Move to the motion for a resolution on the imports of chicken carcasses. Mrs. Harkin, please.
Madam President, and I too am delighted to see you in the chair. I want to say that I voted for Amendment 6 because I believe that the authorisation of the chlorinated chickens, the imports, would undermine European standards, and I see that happening on two fronts. First of all, there is a lack of scientific data on the environmental and health impact of using the substances that are proposed, and secondly, given the regime under which poultry producers operate, it is unreasonable to have two different standards, both from the perspective of the producers but more importantly from that of the consumers. And the previous speaker mentioned the Lisbon referendum in Ireland, and certainly one of the issues on the ground that I came across when canvassing was that people do object to different standards, but what we are doing here in the Parliament today is dealing with that, so I am delighted that the Parliament has passed that resolution.
Thank you, Mrs. Harkin, and you might remain on your feet, for you are next on the list on the crisis in the fisheries sector.
Madam President, I fully support the resolution passed by the Parliament, and again one of the things we often speak about in this Parliament is how we respond to the needs of citizens, and I think this is a clear case where a response is needed. The fishing industry is in crisis, with fuel prices having increased by more than 300% in the last 5 years, while prices for fish it's similar to what it was 20 years ago. So the bottom line is fishermen cannot survive, they are going out of business, and I think some of our proposals in this resolution will help to improve the situation. I am pleased to see that the Slovenian Presidency has said that they will take this on board, and I would call on the Council of Fisheries Ministers when it meets next week to pay particular attention to this resolution.